Cleveland Indians baseball. We're at Cleveland Stadium, where the Indians are taking on the California Angels. Last week, during their first trip to the West Coast, the Angels had a short 2-game series, the Indians winning both of those. And the Indians beat the Angels last night. Game featuring home runs by Chuck Hinton and Tony Horton. It's Jim McLaughlin going for the Angels versus Luis Tiant for the Indians.
Play ball.
Pleasant day in Cleveland at the lake. Starting lineup for the Angels, leading off the second baseman Sandy Alomar, batting second to center fielder Jay Johnstone, batting third the left fielder Bill Voss, batting fourth the shortstop Jim Fregosi, batting fifth the right fielder Bubba Morton, batting sixth the first baseman Jim Spencer, batting seventh the catcher Tom Egan, batting eighth the third baseman Aurelio Rodriguez, batting ninth the pitcher Jim McLaughlin. Cleveland's defense, they have Tony Horton at first, Lou Klimchak at second, Larry Brown at short, Max Elvis at third, Lee May in left, Jose Cardinal in center, Russ Snyder in right, Duke Sims catching, and Luis Tiant on the mound. This is Tiant's 14th start. Sandy Alomar leads off. It's a fly ball in the left field. It's drifting into foul territory, and Lee May has it. 1 out. Tiant right now has a 4-7 record with a 5.12 ERA. He got off to a very bad start, but he's been pitching a little bit better the last couple weeks. It's Jay Johnstone. He's hitting .278, 5 home runs, 18 runs batted in. 3-0 pitch, inside, ball 4. It's a problem that Tiant has been having this year, problem with his control. Here's Bill Voss. He's hitting .308, no home runs, 11 runs batted in. Outside, ball 1. He pops it up. Larry Brown's calling for it. 2 outs. Here's Jim Fregosi. He's hitting .269, 7 home runs, 21 runs batted in. Last week, the Angels fired manager I'm drawing a blank on his name now. Bill Rigney. And Coach Lefty Phillips has taken over for him. Rigney had been the manager of the Angels since they debuted as the Los Angeles Angels in 1962. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Strike 1 called. Ball 3. Fouls it back. Strike two. Full count. 2 outs. Runners on first. Cleveland's off to a very bad start this year, but California is the only team that they've played that has not beaten them yet. They are 4-0 against the Angels. Goes needs a fly ball to left. May is there, and he takes it. 3 outs, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. After 1/2 inning, the Angels 0, Cleveland coming to bat. Cleveland starting lineup would be Jose Cardinal in center, Luke Klimchak at second, Tony Horton at first, Duke Sims catching, Russ Snyder in right, Lee May in left, Larry Brown at short, Max Elvis in third, and Louis Tion pitching. The Angels defense has Jim Spencer at first, Sandy Alomar at second, Jim Fregosi at short, Aurelio Rodriguez at third, Bill Voss in left, Jay Johnstone in center, Bubba Morton at right, Tom Egan catching, and Jim McLaughlin on the mound. This is McLaughlin's 11th start. He has a 2-4 record with a 4.07 ERA. Here's Jose Cardinal. He's sitting 224, 2 home runs, 14 runs batted in. 1-1 pitch. It's a liner into center field. Johnstone running in. He dives and he makes the catch. 1 out. It's Luke Klimchak sitting 313, 1 home run, 3 runs batted in. In spring training, Klimchak had worked his way into the starting lineup, and then he had his hand broken when he was hit by a pitch. So he started the season in Portland to work his way into playing shape, and he was called up on May 26th. And he's been playing very well since he came up. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Morton is there. He has it. What? Tony Horton, he's hitting 295, 11 home runs, 38 runs batted in. He has an 8-game hitting streak, and he hit a homer last night. It's a 3-2 pitch. It's a fly ball to center. Johnstone waits, and he has it. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. After 1, no score. California, the second will be Bubba Morton, Jim Spencer, and Tom Egan. Morton is hitting 321, 3 home runs, 14 runs batted in. 2-0 pitch. It's a liner to third. Right at Elvis. 1 out. Here's Jim Spencer. He's hitting 345, no home runs, and 4 runs batted in. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it back. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a base hit in the left field. That'll bring up Tom Egan. Egan's hitting 174, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in. Strike 1. I caught the corner. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. High and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Deep fly to left. May going back, and he's got it. 2 outs. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez. He's hitting 228, 2 home runs, 21 runs batted in.
Foul ball.
Fastball, he fouls it back. Strike one. It's a grounder to short. Brown up with it. Throw it at first.
Two.
Not in time. Rodriguez is safe. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. And here's the pitcher, Jim McLaughlin. He is 2 for 20 on the season. No home runs and 1 run batted in. Ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Take 1 called. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. It's a base hit in the left field. Spencer rounding third. He'll score. 1-0 California. Here's Sandy Alomar. He's 0 for 1. It's a liner in the right. Snyder's right there, and he has it. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. Go to the bottom of the second. California 1, Cleveland 0. Cleveland in the second, it'll be Duke Sims, Russ Snyder, and Lee May. Trio of lefties. Sims is hitting 218, 9 home runs, 16 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. It's a grounder to first. Spencer's up with it. And he'll take it to first himself. 1 out. Here's Russ Snyder. He's hitting 242. 1 home run, 10 runs batted in. 1-1 pitch. It's a fly ball to right. May coming in. But it drops in front of him. That's a base hit. Here's Lee May. He's hitting 226. No home runs, 4 runs batted in. Lee May's been battling some nagging injuries this year. Ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Ball 3 gets away from Egan. Ruling that a pass ball. It's caught in 6 straight games, so he may be feeling a little fatigue. California is having some problems with injuries. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out, 1 run on second. 3-0 pitch. That caught the corner, strike 1. May hits a base hit in the left field. Played around third, but he goes. 1 out, runners on first and third. Here's Larry Brown. He's hitting 255, 3 home runs, and 10 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fly ball to right. Thornton is there. He catches it on the track. Snyder tags up and scores. And the Indians tie the game at 1. Here's Max Alvis. He's hitting 284, 1 home run, 11 runs batted in. Hitting 538 against California. That's high and away, ball 1. The base hit in the left center. Voss is up with it. Voss has a good arm, and Lee May is not tested. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. And here's Louis Tiant hitting .083. 1 home run, 2 runs batted in. 2 for 24 on the season. Swing, and he fouls it back. Strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 9 inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. It's a base hit in the left field. May rounds third. He's trying for the plate. Here's the throw from Voss. That wasn't even close. Cleveland takes a 2-1 lead. Here's Jose Cardinal. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Cardinal is 0 for 1. One-zero pitch. It's a grounder to third. Rodriguez to Alomar at second. And that's all for the Indians. But they get 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 2 in Cleveland. The Indians 2 and the Angels 1. In the third inning for the Angels, it'll be Jay Johnstone, Bill Voss, and Jim Fregosi. Johnstone walked in his first time at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Here's Bill Voss. He's 0 for 1. The 3-2 pitch. It's a little grounder to first. Horton up with it. He flips it to Tiant, covering first. 2 outs. Score that one 3-1. Here's Jim Fregosi. He is 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch. It's a grounder to second. Klimchak. First, but it's a low throw. Horton can't get it, and it's out of play. So they're giving Fregosi second. That is Klimchak's first error of the year. Here's Bubba Morton. He is 0 for 1. Ball 1. Sims had to make a nice grab on that, or would have been a wild pitch. Outside. Ball 2. He fouls it back. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He fouls that back. Count remains 2-2. 2 outs. Fregosi on second. One outside. Ball 3. Full count. 2 outs. He fouls it back. Count remains full. Liner down the left field line, but that's foul. Fouls it back. Count remains full. The 11th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4. Jim Spencer, he's 1 for 1. He's singled in the second. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. At the belt, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's a fly ball left. Bay's there, and he's got it. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Cleveland 2, California 1. For Cleveland in the 3rd, it will be Lou Klimchak, Tony Horton, and Duke Sims. Klimchak is 0 for 1 today. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a liner to second. And Alomar's there to make the catch. 1 out. Tony Horton, he's 0 for 1. 2-1 pitch. He hits a liner to short. And Fregosi brings it in. 2 out. Here's Duke Sims. He's 0 for 1. 1-2 pitch. It's a fly ball to right. Morton's there, and he has it. 3 outs. Nothing across from Cleveland in the 3rd. We played 3 full innings. Cleveland 2, California 1. Take a look around the league. They're in the bottom of the 4th in Atlanta. Pirates leading the Braves 3-0. Al Oliver has a 2nd home run for Pittsburgh, and that is Doc Ellis versus Mo Pappas. Pittsburgh is getting hit hard with injuries, and people keep talking about Baltimore with their unbelievable start, but Pittsburgh is off to an excellent start as well this year, defending their World Series championship. In the top of the 5th at Yankee Stadium, the White Sox lead the Yankees 1-0. That is Joe Horland versus Stan Bonson. Bottom of the 4th in Detroit. Tigers lead the A's 2-0. Jim Northrup his 10th home run. That is Jim Nash versus Earl Wilson. And at Fenway Park in the bottom of the 3rd, Red Sox 4, Royals 3. George Scott's hit his 5th home run. That is Wally Bunker against Mike Nagy. 4th inning for California will be Tom Egan, Aurelio Rodriguez, and Jim McLaughlin. Tom Egan is 0 for 1. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. That's the 3rd walk of the game given up by 2. Aurelio Rodriguez, he is 1 for 1. He singled in the 2nd. Strike 1 called. 1 pitch. Foul tip. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. No one out. Run around first. Here's the fastball, ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Rodriguez hits a grounder to first. Horton is up with it. And he'll take it himself. Egan goes to second. Productive out for Rodriguez. He moved the runner over. Here's Jim McLaughlin. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the 2nd, drove in a run. It's fly ball down the left field line. May after it, but it's out of play. Strike 1. Strike 2, just caught the corner. Ball 1. It's ground ball to the pitcher. Peon boots it. McLaughlin's safe at first. Egan takes 3rd. That is Tion's first error of the year. Earlier in the season, they were talking about Tion and why he was having so much problems after having such a great year last year. And they were talking about how the mound's been lowered, the strike zone has been shortened, it's been tightened up. And there was a strike during spring training that spring training got started late. Then when Juan Pizarro came over, he came over to the Indians from Boston in the Sonny Siebert trade. He also noted that this is the first time since Tiant been a major leaguer that he did not play winter ball. And Pizarro thinks that Tiant had to loosen his arm up. Normally he would go into spring training with a loose arm because having pitched winter ball. So make of that what you will. Here's Sandy Alomar. He's over 2. Ball 1. He tipped it. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. High and tight, ball 2. It's base hit in the right field. Egan scores. Hawthorne round second. He's taken third with no throw. That'll tie the game 2-2. Here's Jay Johnstone. He's 0 for 1. Runners on first and third, 1 out. Inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, ball 2. Strike 1 called. He hits one into the gap in left center. It gets to the wall. Mays up with it. McLaughlin scores. Alomar scores. Johnstone is standing at second with a double. That makes the score 4-2 California. Bill Voss. He is 0 for 2. He is an 8-game hitting streak. Strike 1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's a grounder to second. Klimchak to Horton. 2 outs. And Johnstone moves to third. 2 outs, runner on third. Jim Fregosi, he is 0 for 2 today. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The liner down the left field line, foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strike. Outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But California gets 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They're 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. California 4, Cleveland 2. Cleveland in the 4th, it will be Snyder, May, and Brown. Russ Snyder is 1 for 1 today. Singled in the 2nd. Here's the 3-1 pitch, ball 4. That is the first walk of the day for Jim McLaughlin. Lee May, he's 1 for 1. He singled in the 2nd. Ball 1. Up and away, ball 2.
Hit.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hit.
Strike 2 called. 2-2 pitch. It's a grounder up the middle. Alomar to his right. Only plays at first. 1 out. Snyder moves to second. Here is Larry Brown. Fly to deep right in the second inning. Scoring Snyder. He has a sacrifice fly today. Low, ball 1. Inside corner, striker. Missed that one low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Ball 4.
High and outside. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning given up by the glove. Runners on first and second. Here's Max Alvarez. He's 1 for 1. He singled in second. It's grounder is short. Fregosi to second for 1. To first. Double play. That's it for Cleveland in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We have played 4, and it's Angels 4, Indians 2. In the 5th inning for the Angels, it will be Bubba Morton, Jim Spencer, and Tom Egan. Bubba Morton is 0 for 1. 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for TN. Here's Jim Spencer. He's 1 for 2. Single in the second. 2-1 pitch. It's a liner in the left center. Cardinal's coming in. He dives and puts it away. What a nice catch by Jose Cardinal. Here's Tom Egan. He's 0 for 1. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Tion. Nothing across for California in the 5th. Go to the bottom of the 5th. California 4, Cleveland 2. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, California has 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They've left 6 men on. Cleveland has 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They've left 3 on. For Cleveland in the 5th, it will be Tion, Cardinal, and Klimchak. Tion is 1 for 1 today. He singled on the second and drove in a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He pops it up, the catcher. Egan waiting, and he's got it. 1 out. Jose Cardinal, he is 0 for 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's deep in the left field. On the track, Bill Voss. And he's got it. 2 out. Here is Luke Klimchak. He's 0 for 2 today. Grounder in the left field, base hit. Here is Tony Horton representing the tying run. He's 0 for 2 today. He has an 8-game hitting streak. Hit a home run last night. He's hit a home run in each of the last 2 games. Last week on June 1st, he had a 2-home run game against Oakland. On their West Coast trip, the Indians They had a short 2-game series with California, won both of those games. Then they went to Oakland for 4 games, split that series. They split a doubleheader, and then they split the next 2 games. Then they went to Seattle and got swept by the Seattle Pilots. Cleveland only has 1 win against Stillfinish. Here's the first pitch.
Foul ball.
Morton fouls it back. Strike 1. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Down and in, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Klimchak on first. Hits it hard, right to Spencer at first. Spencer will take it himself. That's all for the Indians in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We have played 5 innings. It is 4-2 California. It is an official game now. California in the 6th. It'll be Aurelio Rodriguez, Jim McLaughlin, and Sandy Elliott. Rodriguez is 1 for 2 today. Has a single.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for T. Here's Jim McLaughlin. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the center. Drove in a run. It's grounder to first. Morton takes it. He will take it himself. 2 outs. Here's Sandy Alomar. He is 1 for 3. Single in the 4th. Drove in a run. Pitch to curveball. Fly ball in the center. Cardinal is there. And he has 3 up, 3 down for California. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 6th. California 4, Cleveland 2. For Cleveland in the 6th, it'll be Duke Sims, Russ Snyder, and Lee May. Sims is 0 for 2. Sims hits a base hit in the center field. He is struggling a bit this year. He's 2 for 13 in June. Been struggling at the plate a little bit, so that means that the Indians' rookie catcher, Ray Fosse, has been seeing some playing time. And Fosse, he looks good behind the plate. And he is swinging a decent bat as well. Hitting 220, but he seems like he gets some hits when they need them. When I was a young kid, starting out in 1972, following the Indians, Ray Fosse was my favorite player. Couldn't tell you why, but he was. And I was very excited to get a Ray Fosse card in the 1972 top set. I don't remember if I got it out of the pack or traded for it. I remember having it. Here is Russ Snyder. He's 1 for 1. Singled and 1. He swings, fouls it back. Strike. Today is June 7th. It is the anniversary of the day I got baptized. Since I was only a few weeks old when that happened, I don't remember anything. He bounced one to the plate. Ball one. One ball, one strike. Nobody out. Up high, ball two. Low and inside, ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Pops it up. Spencer's after it in foul territory, but it makes the seats. Barely made it past the Indians' dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out.
Strike 3.
Strike 3 call. At the knees. Last year, that would have been a definite strike. This year, it's kind of borderline. Here's Lee May. He's 1 for 2. Singled and grounded out. Ball 1. Last year, Lee May was something of a pinch hitting specialist for the Indians. He had 273, 4 home runs, but 49 runs batted in. But he only struck out 32 times and 472 at bats, so he was able to put the ball in play. This year, he's been struggling, but he's been having issues with injuries. Lee May in the Cleveland area is a noted vocal artist with several 45s to his credit. He has been around for a while. He's 34. Played for the Milwaukee Braves, the Astros, and then came over to Cleveland from Houston. He is almost as well known for his singing ability as for his prowess on the baseball field. Ball 3. 3 balls. Those are baseball diamond, I should say. 3-0 pitch. That hit the corner. Strike 1. May was taken all the way out. Strike 2 call. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Luke Sims on first. He hits the fly ball to left. Boss is there. And he has 2 outs. Sims reaches back to first. Here is Larry Brown, shortstop. He had a sacrifice fly in the 7th and walked in the 4th. So he has no official at-bats. Egan's going out to talk to McLaughlin. First pitch, it's a fly ball down the left field line, but that is foul. Fly ball to center. Johnstone drifting back. He has it. That's all for the Indians in the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left. We have played 6 at Cleveland Stadium, and it is 4-2 California. Let's review the scoring in the first inning. Spencer singled. Egan flied out. Then Rodriguez singled on the infield, moving Spencer to second. Jim McLaughlin lined a single to left, scoring Spencer. That made it 1-0 California. And in the bottom of the second, with 1 out, Russ Snyder singled right. Then it was pass ball, moving Snyder to second. Bay grounded a single to the left. Snyder to third. Larry Brown hit a fly ball to deep right. Sacked. Snyder tagged up. Tied the game. Elvis single, moving May to second. And then Louis Tiant single, scoring May. That put the Indians ahead 2-1. Then in the fourth, Egan walked. Rodriguez grounded to first, moving Egan to second. McLaughlin was safe on an error, moving Egan to third. Alomar singled to right, scoring Egan. Johnstone, that tied the game. Johnstone doubled off the wall, scoring McLaughlin and Alomar. That put California ahead 4-2. That's where we are right now. Seventh inning, it'll be Jay Johnstone, Bill Voss, and Jim Fregosi. Johnstone is 1 for 2. Knocked in 2 runs. Fly ball to left center. That is going. That is gone. That is number 6 for Jay Johnstone. 386 foot home run. That'll make it 5-2, California. Here's Bill Voss. It's 0 for 3. The 0-2 pitch. It's a liner to short. Brown catches a soft liner. 1 out. Jim Fregosi. He is 1 for 3. 2 years ago, when the All-Star game was played in Anaheim, Jim Fregosi was the MVP of that All-Star game. Fly ball to left. Bay is there. 2 outs. Here's Bubba Morton. He's 0 for 2. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to left. Bay after it in foul ground. And he makes the catch. One run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 5-2 California. For Cleveland, it'll be Max Elvis, Louis Tiant, and Jose Cardinal. Elvis is 1 for 2. He has a single and a ground out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Pops it up to first. Spencer has it. 1 out. Here comes lefty Phillips, and that'll be all for Jim McLaughlin. Coming in to pitch is Ken Tatum. And they are doing a double switch. Lou Johnson coming in to play left field. Johnson will be batting in the 9th position. Johnson spent half the year with Cleveland last year. Came over from the Cubs. He had 281 with Cleveland, 15 home runs. Just 69 games. He had 76 hits, 14 of them were doubles, and 15 were home runs. So he had a slugging average of 500. Ken Tatum's making his 5th appearance of the year. He'll be batting 3rd. He's pitched 5 innings. He has 1 win, 1 save, an ERA of 0. He has given up 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. He has a whip of .6, and the opposing hitters are hitting 118 against him. Pinch hitting for Louis Tiant will be the switch hitter Richie Scheinberg. Scheinberg, another rookie that the Indians are pretty high on. He had a couple of very short stints with the Tribe in 65, 67, and 68. It's the first year that he's gotten any real playing time. He's hitting 167, no home runs, 7 runs batted in. His pinch hitter, he's hitting 167. He is 1 for 6 as a pinch hitter. Warming up for the Indians will be Juan Pizarro.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blake Cardinal, he is 0 for 3. Grounder to first. Spencer flips it to Tatum, covering. That'll be off. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one. We played 7. California 5, Cleveland 2. Juan Pizarro came over from Boston in the Sonny Siebert deal. That also brought Ken the Hawk Harrelson. The Hawk is on the disabled list. Pizarro's making his 12th appearance of the year. He has a record of 1-4 with 1 save, a 4.15 ERA. 17 and 3rd innings. He has walked 11 and struck out 8. Spencer, 0-2 pitch. It's a liner in the center field base hit. He's looking at second, but he's staying at first. Here's Tom Egan. He's 0 for 2. Ball 1. Cleveland and California will be here tomorrow for a doubleheader. Schools should just be just about out. So bring the family down. 2 balls, no strikes. Hits a hard grounder to short. Brown, the Klimchak for 1. First double play. Aurelio Rodriguez, he's 1 for 3. Single, grounded out, and struck out. 1-1 pitch. It's a grounder to first. Hort will take it himself. That's all for California. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. California 5. Cleveland 2. Coming in to play right field for California is Roger Repos. Roger Repos played for the Yankees, the Kansas City A's, and California. He's never swung the strongest bat, but he is having a very difficult year with hitting this year. Hitting 126. Bottom of the 8th for Cleveland will be Klimchak, Horton, and Sims. Klimchak's 1 for 3. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 2 for Tatum. Here's Tony Horton. He's over 3. He has an 8-game hitting streak on 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck out. Strikeout number 3 for Tatum. Luke Sims, he's 1 for 3. Outside. Ball 4. He is barking at the arm. They're going out there to pull him away because right now he's the only catcher on the California roster. Here's Russ Snyder. He's 1 for 2. Grounder to first. Spencer taking himself. 3 outs. No runs. No hits, no errors, 1 left. We have played 8 in Cleveland. It is Cleveland 5, or California 5, Cleveland 2. For California, it'll be Lou Johnson, Sandy Alomar, and Jay Johnston. Lou Johnson's hitting .241, no home runs, 2 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch, it's Brown to short. Brown up with it, first, 1 out. Sandy Alomar, he's 1 for 4. 3-1 pitch. He hits a little grounder to short. Brown has that one to first, 2 out. Jay Johnstone, he's 2 for 3. He has 3 runs batted in. Double in the 4th, scoring 2. And he had a solo home run in the 7th. 0-1 pitch. It's a fly ball to center. Cardinals there, and he has it. Nothing across for California. We go to the bottom of the league with California 5, Cleveland 2. Last chance for the Indians. They have Lee May, Larry Brown, and Max Alvarez. 2 up. Lee May is 1 for 3. 2-2 pitch. It's a liner to left field base hit. He's on his center. He's going to send Vern Fuller into right. It's Larry Brown. He's 0 for 1. It's a liner down to third base line. Foul ball. Ball 1 ball, 1 strike. Caught the corner. Strike 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. That was ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No one out and runner on first. That was high. Ball 4. It's that runners on first and second. No one out. Max Alvarez is 1 for 3. Single and second. He represents the tie. D strike. Hits it on the ground. Foul territory. That's 2 strikes. Wide ball 1. Grounder to short. Fugosi to second. To first. Double play. Fuller goes to third, and this is Cleveland's down to their last time. Pinch hitting for Pizarro will be Chuck Hinton. Hamilton gets up and out. Cleveland's having some injury troubles of their own. Soil Versailles out. He's day to day now. He's been out for about 2 weeks. Ken Harrelson's on the DH. Or the DH, the DL. Cook hit. He's hitting 250 as a pinch hitter with 1 RBI. He's hitting 213 on the year, 1 home run, 5 runs batted. He hit last night he hit his first home run. Afraid as a pinch hitter. It's liner to right. Right at repos, and he has it. That's all for Cleveland in the ninth. California wins 5-2. First time this year that California's beaten. California had 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Cleveland, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Jim McLaughlin gets the win. He's 3-4. Louis Tiant takes the loss. He's 4-8. Tiant pitched 7 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them were earned. 1 home run. He walked 3, struck out 5. Didn't have great stuff today. He threw 136 pitches, and 50 of those were balls. Pizarro pitched 2 innings in relief. He gave up 1 hit. For California, Jim McLaughlin gets the win. He pitched 6 1/3 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 2 runs. 1 of those was earned. Walked 2, struck out 1. He didn't look like he had very good stuff today either. Ken Tatum gets a save. That's his second. He pitched 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 1 hit, walked 2, but struck out 3. Cleveland left 7 men on base. California left 6. Time of the game's 3 hours and 3 minutes. Once again, final score, California 5, Cleveland 2. Hope you enjoyed this game, and thanks for watching.